Hello and welcome to another exciting lesson. Now, in this lesson, we're going to talk about another media, but this time around, this media is called inline frame. Inline frame. Inline frame is iframe. Okay, so let me open up brackets again. Okay, bracket is opening up. Let's wait for it. Okay, so this is the one for media that we did. You have to pardon me again. Control, let me first of all copy this. Control C. Oh, come on. Okay, this stuff always comes. Control C and then Control N or Command C and Command N to create a new one now. V, Control V. Quickly save it. Now remember where we're saving our files now. We're saving it inside, mine is in the desktop and it's inside web lesson. Okay, so web lesson, I've opened it up. Now let me create it, let me call this iframe dot htm. Remember I said you can save it as html or htm. Okay, good. So there it is. Now let's close up this less than / closes up. Now let's also close up enter key. Oops, did I do something there? Oh, backspace. Okay, enter key, then backspace, less than / then it closes that for me. Okay, now good. I hope you know that you can move with tab. I'm sure you know that from your keyboard, right? Good. All right, so now iframe. Iframe can have what we call a relative part and an absolute part, just like a. Can you still remember our href when we had absolute part and relative part? Relative part is that you're going to take the iframe, inline frame, the iframe from your own document. So tab, I just press tab there. Now let me pick it from files. Remember I said I've already given you, I'm going to give you a folder called files. I'm sure you've downloaded it. So look at it now, files / / let's go get this. Where's that? Okay, let me get the list, the one we created back then, list.htm is in the file I've given you. Don't worry about it. Now let's save it. All right, now let's live preview. What happens? It's coming up. Can you see iframe now? See how iframe works. Very cool, right? Yeah. I know you know it's very cool. Very, very cool. So this is how iframe works. All right? Good. This is relative because it's my own. It's relative. Now, what if I bring another one from this? Which one are we using? Okay, from this. Let's say I bring another one. The other one, I think the first one we did was practice. Yeah, okay, so I put it inside files. Don't worry, if you can just reference your files, you have it. So practice, save it. Now, where were we? Yeah, see, it's there. The one we created back then when we were doing block level. Can you see that? Iframe. So iframe can be created inside. So that it's as if I have a website inside a website. Is that not cool? Good. So that's relative iframe. Now that there's relative iframe, there is also absolute iframe. Now this absolute iframe, okay, iframe, I think iframe accepts width. It accepts width attribute. Let me say the width is 500. Let me see. Save it. It's getting wider. Yeah, it accepts the width. Okay, let me even put height. I think it's going to accept height too. Height attribute. Just showing me now. Come on. Height. Okay, just stop showing me. equals shift code shift apostrophe to give you speech mark. So let me make the height 600. Let's see what happens. Save it. Oh, see, it's longer right now. Right, so this is how iframe works. So I put my site inside my own site, so site inside site. That's iframe for you. Okay, now uh this is, remember, this is relative, right? What about if we want to make it absolute? Absolute means that we want to bring somebody's site inside our own site. Now that, okay, let me say iframe. Now that is kind of tricky in the sense that, for instance, this is Shana Twan's Instagram. I'm not logged into Instagram anyway. I am not. So let's say I copy our Instagram URL. Okay, let me just, I'm copying it right now. So let me just say I copy our Instagram URL and I bring it inside this, copy and paste it here, and I save it. Now if I reload, if I go to my web, oh sorry, this is media, sorry about that. See, it's not going to accept it. All right, so all this kind of sites like Instagram, like Twitter, like Facebook, all the social media, they require API. Okay, you can look up what API means. I can't remember for now. They require API. Now API is like a snippet that it allows them to put it inside their site so that they can be viewing tweets. I'm sure you visited some sites where you see tweets on in their site. They used API. They didn't use iframe. Okay, so iframe doesn't work with some sites. So you cannot just pick somebody's site and then just say, yeah, I want to use your site. I want to put it inside my own site. No, it doesn't work like that.